You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Mobile Command. Gentlemen, I have to do this quick rant. Why? Because, as the title of this video states, the Hatchet Man is here. Now, why do I say that? Well, let's look at some of the major decisions that have happened in recent months that have drove a lot of people over a damn cliff. These decisions have made a lot of people lose their mind. Why? Because of who was primarily affected by those decisions. Let's start off with Roe v. Wade. Boy, so many women lost their minds. When you had older women who were losing their minds because of that decision, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. Why do you care? You've aged out. You've got no eggs left. However, once again, it's all about women saying, hey, something is being taken away from us. Therefore, we're still victims. No, ladies, the decision is always going to be yours. However, the state can decide whether or not they're going to do that procedure, which when it comes to women, it's either all their way or they're being oppressed. No. Then you had the bill in Tennessee that will make it illegal to pin babies on men. Oh, that is wonderful. I hope that does go into law. Why? Because so many men are out here having babies pinned on them, like a recent 619, situation. Some woman is claiming that 619 is her baby daddy. However, there is no DNA test to prove that, which in my humble opinion, if they make that mandatory, that is definitely going to blow the lid off of a whole lot of false paternity cases. Now, as we all know, there have been, attempts to try to get mandatory DNA testing in. However, I find it very ironic that the feminist camp were the biggest opponents of that. Why? Because every time that bill was talked about, the first thing that they would do is they would say, oh, if something like this goes into effect, then that would equate to more violence against women. So, of course, naturally, the cucked men would say, okay, you know what? We don't want that to happen. So they would back off. No. That should be mandatory. Trust and believe. If that was the case, you'd see a whole lot of heads explode. Figuratively, of course. Then you have what's going on with student loan debt forgiveness. I've been saying this for the longest time. Ladies, you are not going to get away from the student loan devil. You made a deal with him, and guess what? He was going to come to collect. Oh yeah, that is wonderful. The Supreme Court made their ruling. Yeah, Biden has no power to do so. But once again, women voted based on desperation. They said, hey, let's get Biden in there. He's going to forgive our student loans. Yay! Did you honestly think that the government was going to wipe away that much debt. Only a fool would have believed that. However, in this country, we have far more fools than we do people with common damn sense. Pay your student loan debts, ladies. You're not getting away from it. Then you have DeSantis in Florida. Now, personally, I don't fuck with DeSantis. However, a broken clock is right twice a day. This one, he hit a home run with. And what are we talking about? Ending permanent alimony. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And of course, in typical fashion, Democrats are losing their minds, talking about, oh, there are going to be some older women who are going to suffer from this. What about the men who are suffering from this? Oh, that's right. We don't care about him. He is nothing more than a workhorse. He should continue to work into his old age to pay for a woman that he's divorced 20-something years ago. Yeah, no. See, that goes back to a video that I did called How the Family Courts Are Really What's Holding Men Hostage. No-fault divorce. That's holding men hostage in bad marriages. But once again, it's all about gaslighting us men into believing that women are victims all the time. Once again, yeah, no. Now, I found something very interesting. An article that maybe I will or won't cover. But it's California Reparations Task Force talking about ending child support debt. Now, I find that to be very interesting. That would be a fight that, I would get behind. Why? Because we all know child support debt has been absolutely destructive, especially in the Black population. Why? Because we all know that is one of the biggest scams next to marriage that goes on in this country. Oh, yeah. Yeah. In my humble opinion, child support should definitely be revamped. It should be. The marital laws should be revamped. But we all know if those are revamped, who are they going to affect most? That's right, women. And we all know why no one wants to make any bills that will truly affect women. Because women are 85% of the consumer spending in this country. So, of course, there have to be all sorts of wealth transfer schemes to get women more money so they can consume more useless crap. Period. Point blank. However, things are definitely changing nowadays. The masks, the facade of this quote-unquote good, prosperous society are definitely falling off. A lot of people, scratch that, a lot of women are going to be forced to face reality. There is no escape. I'm talking on both sides of the coin, the right and the left. Oh yeah, ladies, get ready for a rough road ahead. Gentlemen, you know what you need to do because there's never been any help for us men. So guess what? We are using our ability to adapt very quickly to changes to the environment to our advantage. And we all know far too many women have had a comfortable existence for far too damn long. Yeah, shit is going to get real. Eviction moratoriums, guess what? Those are gone too. Section 8 is taking cuts. Yeah. But gentlemen, I'm telling you, you need to be careful. Why? Because we know that the desperation of modern women across the board is going to skyrocket. So you need to be careful, gents. Well, that's all I got to say for this rant. Let me know what you guys think. Would you agree with my assessment that the Hatchet Man is here and he's kneecapping damn near everything in his sight? Hey, it is what it is. And to you modern women who thought you were going to continue to have this great ride throughout society for your days, I'm here to tell you straight the fuck up. The power you thought you had in this society with your feminine wiles being able to create more simps is definitely going out. Feminism and the idea that men were going to continue to be brain dead plow horses to keep giving you a good life, that is going out right along with it. Because as more men have simply exited the plantation, some men are ready to burn the plantation to the ground. And trust and believe, a lot of them have their Molotovs ready. They're just waiting. And trust and believe, that signal is coming sooner than you think. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am